The housing crisis in Nigeria has become one of the biggest threats to our workforce, to our businesses, and to our economic stability. What do you mean the year just started and we're seeing rent increases left, right, and center? Landlords have increased rent by 100%, 200%, 300%, 400%, and all of you are moving on like there's nothing going on. We're about to have a crisis. We're about to have a housing crisis in Nigeria. And what is even most interesting is that the tax relief is about 20% of the annual rent, it's about 500,000. How much is rent in your area? How much is house rent in your area? Why are we not talking about it? Why is everyone moving on with their lives as if we're earning per hour? Do we realize that we are running a salaried economy? And the minimum wage is 70,000 naira, which many businesses or many people are even yet to earn. We have a crisis and something has to be done about this because it's affecting everybody. It's going to affect employees, it's going to affect employers. There's a lot going on right now. And we are all going to be at the burn. So if you, I mean, you can tell me, oh, move to remote work. Remote work doesn't solve the problem. Even if you're working remotely, you still need a roof over your head. So the fact is that rents are increasing, and I don't know who the problem is coming from, but it affects you. It affects businesses. If you tell businesses to provide accommodation for their employees, how many businesses have the capacity to do so? What we're talking about does not have a selective group of people who enjoy tax relief, right? So the point remains that it affects every single one of us. And something has to be done about it. Whether it's employers association, whether it's business owners association, whether it's group, I don't know what it is, but we have to start speaking up. There's a housing crisis, and something has to be done about the housing framework of Nigeria. The only houses you have available are houses built by individuals, and they place their rent as they like. And there's no regulation. I'm not sure if I expect regulation because it's a personal investment, but something has to be done about how the housing framework of Nigeria is structured. We have to start doing something about it because it's getting ridiculously out of control. And mind you, there's a certain percentage of your pay that should go to your rent. So which should not exceed 3 months of your annual salary. So can you do a quick check? How much is that for you? Are you spending more than 3 months of your salary on your rent? Then you are sitting right in this crisis that I'm referring to. So we need to face this head on. We need to know where this is coming from, but there has to be a solution around it because every one of us is going to suffer for it. The rents have become ridiculously out of control. And the three basic things that we have access in life is what? Clothing, shelter, and food. Now we've been stripped of